There you go, honey. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. So he's trying.
Ambition with prayer will make your phone shame. Still down to earth, when me take the most plane. I forward from me dirt dance, so me no play the post game. Sounds from me heart, so them have to connect. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of death. And if the...
So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Listen, I am in a better mood and I've been very hesitant to... Mama close the door and come back. Yeah, because the noise was noisy. Because no more. I'm tired. I feel bad. Guys, I am done. No, I have been quite overwhelmed because the labor and delivery. When I said Jesus take the wheel, mommy said Jesus literally take the wheel. Your girl was this close to going to the upper room. Wow. That's not a lie. When I said miracle, I told y'all I was God's favorite baby. Here I am. So first of all, I'm gonna big up God because without him, I would not have been here. Second of all, big up my nice clean little son. I had a safe delivery and I have to get into that right now. So if you haven't liked, please make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend because we are coming at this year. Okay, so my name is Bree. For all those who don't know me, if this is the first time coming to my channel, big up myself and make sure to see you. Join the family. All right, so let's get into it. So guys, I made it to 38 weeks, but before I got to the 38 week, I had been having all sorts of complications because I had extra fluid. So my stomach was so swollen and I kept saying, why is my stomach so big? So I kept, wondering. So for one, I had extra fluid, and then I had placenta previa. That's another stress. No. How the flyer breaks up? May I come back? So I practically had morning sickness for my entire pregnancy, which made me so depressed and miserable from morning. So I was so miserable, so agitated. I was just over it. When I saw that I got to the 6-month mark and I kept throwing up still, I was like, okay, maybe at 7 months it would stop. When I got to 7 months, I was like, this is it, Michael Jackson last show. But now stop vomit, so I made peace with it. For the placenta previa now, they're like, we have to monitor you, make sure you're not having any sex, make sure that you're not doing anything extra. So I didn't cancel my gym membership because I was like, I'm still going to go to the gym. But the doctor was just like, take it easy. So basically, placenta previa is when the placenta lies really low and it either partially or completely blocks your uterus. So that is stress number one. So fast forward down to maybe like my eighth month or so. She was like, okay, they don't see no issues with the placenta previa anymore, and they don't see any issues with the extra fluid. I was like, okay. Also, I was admitted twice because I was completely dehydrated. No, I do not love to drink water, so that was an issue for me. This is the second time I've drank the most water in my life, and I was pregnant with my daughter, and this time because I really do not like water. So, but anyways, fast forward now. I'm giving her the drama now. So I was like, the last couple of weeks when I had left, I was like, my doctor was like, well, I was having bad pressure and I was just over this pregnancy at this point. So my doctor was like, you need to have some sex or you need to work out, but you have to do something to help the baby to come if you don't want to wait until the full term of the pregnancy. Well, I was practically full term, but up to the due date that they gave me. So I called my baby daddy and I was like, he lives in a completely other state. So I was like, sweetie, you gotta come and give me some back shots because yeah, I'm gonna give me some back shot because sweetie, this baby gotta come down. Mark you, I was saying to him that, listen, I am not having no sex. The doctor said no sex. So after, when I called him and I was like, sweetie, you need to come now because I cannot do this no more. He was like, oh, you changed your mind? I'm like, yep. Anyways, did what I was supposed to do. Went to the hospital. I was like, I think I'm in labor. I was not in labor. I was at 1 centimeter for almost 2 weeks. So I was like, I'm done. I got up and I felt hungry. So I was like, I ate something and I felt like I wanted to use the bathroom. But I went to lie down. And then I got back up and I was like, no, mama, I forgot to use the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, did the number twice, and I was like, my stomach is still hurting me. Like, but just still I feel some pain. So I said, this not feel normal, Mark you, I don't remember what no labor pain, because I never necessarily went into labor with my daughter. They just told me to go in and check up, and they brought my water, and that was it. So I didn't have any contractions leading up to the birth of my daughter, so I really don't know what that's like. So I called my mom, and I was like, no, I went back to the bathroom again, but I was like, I don't feel like I want to defecate again. I feel like this pressure is a pressure they tell you about. So I was like, I don't want to do that, the baby jumping at the toilet, my love. So let me watch it and see. But I started having some cramps now. So I got up and my mom was at work. So I called her. I'm like, I think I'm in labor. She said, you sure? I said, I don't know. So she's like, I should come for you? I said, I don't know. Mark you, I just cussed my baby daddy out. So I don't know if I was pissed or if this was labor pain. Okay, I don't know if it was my anger or if it was pain. So I was like, I don't know. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna time it. But by the time she was on the phone with me, and I was like, okay, no, you don't have to come. And I held on my head like that. I said, okay, come. When we tell her to say pee and box the dollar, I said, okay. So she's like, okay, go bathe, and I'm coming for you, because my mom works pretty close to where we live. Guys, as you can see, I've been crying. I am having some really bad cramps. I just called my mom from work to come and get me. I'm gonna take a quick shower. And her take me to the hospital. Oh God. It's by the time she come down the ear now. Come on to the bathroom, hurry up. Yes, me cuss her up. I'm coming, because sweetie, I am trying to wash my poor key very good before I bust it open for the doctor. Bruh. Anyways, so I was like, and we were on our way to the hospital right now. When I tell her, say, when I reach our parts, you know, I say, what? Because I'm not really a crier when I'm going through pain. When I'm going through pain, I'll just like, I tell her some of the part. When we reach our stoplight, I say, wow! Guys, we can't laugh now, no. I said, when we reach the stoplight, I said, wow! Mama said, don't have the baby in it. Mama, I run right through the stoplight below. I said, mighty God. So we reach at the hospital now. When I reach, we got to the little front desk where you're supposed to tell them your name and everything. But just come here a couple days ago, ma'am. She asked me the question them in a slow motion. I said, Amy, tell that woman about her parts. So she asked me my name, I tell her. She asked me this, I tell her, hey, when the pain lick me, I stab my foot in. I said, whenever that woman was to be cuss her, man. Here she now, no. Step on the scale. Guys, pregnancy is not for the weak. Can you hear me? That is for the strong. Because, sweetie, my average Jamaican bad with them line up to tell a woman, come here, say, lady, I just want to lay down. That's how I knew the baby boy was coming. Because, sweetie, I was this close, okay, to lose it. She took me to the room. She's like, okay, go change or whatever. So when I peed, I went in and I peed. So, oh, I forgot to tell you. So when I wiped, I saw like my mucus plug. So I was like, okay, maybe this is it right now. So when I went to the hospital now and I wiped again, I went to change and I wiped again. I see the blood in the toilet and the blood on the tissue. So I said, Jesus, gotta eat this now. But listen, I had planned to have a natural birth. For some reason, I didn't want to feel the pain. I don't know why I planned for just feel the pain. So I said, all right then. The dolly, I got muster up and just got through. So mentally, I had already conditioned my mind to go through the pain. So when they came and checked me and they were like, okay, I was 5 centimeters dilated. So I was like, okay, because that's the goal. Because, sweetie, we got to get this baby out. Because so when we go up on the bed, I'm sick. I remember something I want to ball out too. I just a child. So listen, it's on the doctor that I check you. It's worse than the baby pain. It's worse. The people, I think they call it like the sweep or whatever. Sweetie, not even elephant, man. Sweep. It's when the doctor goes so. mad. So me I say, him not say this art cause this art bad, you know? I say, alright. I don't want to be rude to them because I don't want them to treat me bad. So I have to try to contain myself. So them come and them check and whatever. So they were like, okay, get ready and everything. That man is she over there. Here no. Okay, mom, get ready. Guys, I mean I paid me. I want to laugh and I can't laugh. There was one black nurse which was really, really nice. I was supposed to buy her something. Come and tell us it's just like hold my hand, you know, I squeeze my guys, but they are push. Yeah, but this is she over there, you know. Come on, mom, you can do this. 1, 2. I called to the doctor. Hey, that time I said, Jesus, should I stop chat? I push. Baby not coming. So mighty God, what this for my father? As I said, I already conditioned my mind to push. So the pain, I had medicine in like 30 minutes or 35 minutes. So it was pretty fast with medicine. So this time I was like, okay, I can do it. One time I feel like I just want to thump my belly. So I just want to thump the belly because it's like the baby stuck on one. It's like I could literally see it. And I'm like, me just thump my belly because I want it come out. I was basically out of strength, out of energy, out of everything. I was just like, I'm so exhausted, I cannot do this. So the nurse came back and she was like, you sure you don't want the epidural? And I'm like, okay, give it to me. The pain was so bad. I start scream out. I can't even acute. One time I just hold the lash and pop off down face. You're my mother, she know. The lashes come off. The nurse must not allow. Because I said, I just fed up because I took one off and the next one just itch on. So I just grab it and the lash my back so you know. When the epidural started kicking now, they kept saying to me, push. May I tell you, say, I push till but there's nothing else left for push out. And I was like, I can't push anymore. My legs are weak. I have no strength. The doctors kept whispering. And my mom was like, open your eyes. Because she's told me that my eyes kept rolling over. And she kept asking them, like, why is she going to block out? Why? Whatever. So, fast forward.
Okay, go ahead and push on. Come on. Push, breathe. Yep, keep it coming.
Push, mama. 1, 2, no noise. 3, 4, all of your butt. 5, 6, like you're pooping. 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep breath in, mama, and then go right back in. You need a break? Let's just turn on to one side if you don't mind. Okay.
Keep it on one side here. Keep it baby.
No.
There you go, honey. Keep it coming. So he's trying to turn the...
Relax. Yeah, I'm just scooch back down towards him, okay? I know it hurts.
Okay, and we can't record on the during the birth time, okay, hon?
Fast forward. They rushed me into the operating room. Your girl had to have an emergency C-section because my baby almost died. God is a good God. So the reason why I was pushing and the baby wasn't coming down is because the umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck. So the more I pushed is the more he was being strangled. Mama said, me no know what going on, you know. They made me sign some forms and stuff and whatever. But right there and then, I would have signed on my life. There and then, I would have signed on my life because anything I want to do, just do it. I never care. So they made me sign the papers to do the surgery and everything. The doctor said they did it. I wasn't asleep when they were doing it. I was awake, and I just realized when they took the baby out, I didn't hear any crying. So me I say, oh, what happened? Remember, I forgot to tell you. Okay, let me tell you after. So I wasn't hearing any crying, but they have like a monitor over your head. So I was looking up at the monitor, but I was so weak. I was kind of like dozing off a little. So in my head, I said, me, now doze off because they not fit me. And me now doze off and me no get up back. So I was trying to keep my eyes open. There's the monitor thing on the side. I was kept looking at the monitor, looking at my blood pressure or whatever you call it. You know, the stomach go up and down. I don't know what them call it. But that I kept looking at the camera and said, hey, me no want to see flat line, but that, you know. Me no want to see the line, them I go flat, so come and say I dead road that. So I kept saying, the Lord is my shepherd, the Lord is my shepherd. That's my favorite prayer, by the way. And I just kept saying, the Lord is my shepherd. And I said, God, I went through so much during this pregnancy. Just let me and the baby make it out alive. And I tell us the nurse, them take out the baby and I shake him. So, no sound. Them I play with him football time, no sound. I said, Jesus Christ. So now me I try to calm down myself because as I say, when I look to the side, I don't want to see a flat line. So then I kept praying and I said, Father God, carry this far, whatever. And he made a little sound. And they still, you could see that they're trying to, they went for the oxygen thing and they put it over his face. And him still not crying. Then I shake him, still not cry. I played him football time, still not cry. I said, mighty God, them take the oxygen thing again, put it over his face, and I saw me see him cry. I said, mighty God. We'll make it out. Then they were there trying to stitch me up, and because I had a keloid, so they were taking their own little time trying to stitch me up properly so that that I don't keloid really bad. The doctor said he injected the steroids and whatever. But they took a really long time. However, they took the baby out, brought him to my mom and my daughter. When I went back to the room, they gave me the meds and everything. You know, I take little pictures and stuff like that, and then I still didn't even know what was really going on. So the nurse told me bits and pieces and whatever. So the next morning, the doctor was wanting with them. I have to big up the black nurses still. Dr. Wanda, so much name. I put her name in that video. Big up she because I tell her say, even after they took me to the operating room, her shift was over and she come in there and look for me. I remember I said, go to one man right through the push in. But love her. All the doctors were really nice, you know, but she's very nice. Anyway, so the next day, the doctor came and he was like, how are you doing? Yada yada yada. He was like, so let me explain what happened. And he explained how he was like, you know, when they're hanging people, that's how the cord had him. So the more you pushed is the more it was strangling him. So that's why when he came out, he wasn't crying or anything because his oxygen passage was basically locked off. The doctor said, you and him barely made it. I said, huh? The doctor said, yeah, if you had stayed a second later without getting he said the time when I took the epidural, it was a perfect timing because if they had waited and were trying to operate on me, they wouldn't be able to do it because the other anesthesia would not have soaked in for me to do the surgery. So we wouldn't, both me and the baby wouldn't make it based on the time frame. So then Jesus sit down in my life, you know. I sit down and I say, thank you, God. That's listen, I'm not very potty, but I am very spiritual. I thank God because I kept saying I don't know why I was pushing and the baby was just not coming down. So he said, yeah, that's why the baby wasn't coming down. So that was why they had to rush me to do the C-section. Look here now, almost not see me. Pregnancy is not for the weak, you hear me? So yeah, that is basically he weighed 7 pounds 4 ounces 19 inches. But and my mom keeps saying, how is this baby 7 pounds and your stomach was so small? But the baby crazy bad. The way how he used to act in my stomach, sweetie, he must have been fat because he was eating all my little food and whatnot. But I had a beautiful baby boy. When the doctor them come, them say, this little boy is so handsome. I said, God will bring good baby. That's that. God will bring good baby. That's that. Maddie says over the moon. So, but God has been really good to me, and despite everything, you know, we made it out alive, and I'm so thankful. And I have a healthy baby. That is most important. With pregnancy, any card could play. That's something that you literally cannot control, especially with birth. So I have to big up the doctors as well. They were really amazing. Every single one on the team was really good. They took really good care of me. But yes, still when I come out of the hospital, the people them don't give me the medication. So meeting, alright, you know. Yes, so when I drive off about 15 minutes, my mother drive off. I said to her, say, because I was walking fine and everything, and she said, oh, you saw up and down normal. But now I realize I drugs me at the hospital with the pill them. So when a piece of pain like me, I would not recommend C-section, baby. If you could push. If you could push. If you look at virgin bust out, it can stitch up back, but sweet. C-section is not for the weak. I'm not tell nobody, I'm not tell a lie. And me will bear pain. Me I tell us that it lime. Guys, we have come down to the end of the video because I don't want to talk about that. But anyways, I will introduce my baby to you real soon. We're coming with new content and everything. So big up yourself. Thanks for watching and thanks for journeying with me through my pregnancy. It's only fair. I'm telling you what's going on with me, right? And why I haven't really posted right after. I was just going through it with the C-section and I'm like, sweetie, I'm not doing that. So check you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. All those who have been rocking with me, big up on yourself, because I know the girl haven't been consistent and y'all still be subscribed to me. So guess what? I'm coming with bigger, better content. I don't know it.